Alrighty, this is what 75 Slayer has come to. 75 crafting, beg your pardon. I can now make Slayer rings, which is really useful for teleporting around the game. I'm making quite a lot, had to buy a few gold bars, but I'm going to be making about 200 rings. Alright, so we're just going to be playing in Restart for a little bit, see how it goes. But what you see in my inventory now are some pages for the Armadale book. I think it's called the Book of Lore. This is what I'm going to be using for range, because it has a plus, I think it's a plus 10 range bonus, which is obviously better than the Zamorak one's plus 8. The Zamorak one's like 3 or 4 mil for all the pages, and plus I don't really need it for the melee bonuses and the magic bonuses. I don't really need it for that. So I thought the Book of Lore would be a great one, because it only costs about 1 mil for all the pages, and it has a higher range bonus, which is what I'll be using quite a bit for things like the fight caves. It'll be really useful there, because obviously it gives you the plus 5 prayer as well, so that'll be useful in the fight caves, and then the plus 10 will be really useful as well. And I can also use it for Slayer, or whenever I'm using range. Alrighty, so we have completed the Mountain Daughter quest. The reason why I needed to do that is because I want to do some Nightmare Zone, and one of the popular Nightmare Zone things that people were selling. I'm not going to do it myself, because I've literally done so many quests that it would just be horrible. So I'm just going to pay the dudes who are spamming there. They're probably bots, but one of the common things that they were advertising was to complete Mountain Daughter, because one of the bosses, I'm hoping to get all the melee bosses. Hopefully someone's selling that, so I can just train up some Nightmare Zone, and that means I can imbue my Slayer helmet, which will be a big help. That means I can use it for range and magic Slayer task, which is cool, because I have a blue dragon's one at the moment, so I'll use that for range. That'll be pretty useful. And also the Tazar Slayer task, which may be coming out quite soon. It will be very useful for that, because I can use it in the fight caves as well. So having the Slayer helmet with your plus 15 or maybe plus 20 range damage and range accuracy in the fight caves will be very, very, very helpful. So that's why I'm doing that. So I'll be doing some Nightmare Zone in a minute, and imbuing my Slayer helmet. Alright, as you can see, I'm about to get owned in Nightmare Zone. Nearly 700,000 points. I think that's pretty decent. It's my first ever kind of go at Nightmare Zone. First time I've ever really done it. So I got 700,000 points. I need 1,250,000 to imbue my Slayer helmet, which I want to do that because I have a Slayer task for blue dragons, I believe, and I just want to do it anyway, because it's really useful for having that range bonus and magic bonus as well. Slayer task, that's pretty good. So I'm over halfway there. We'll just need to do another run. Alrighty, I just missed 75 defense because I'm an idiot, but that's a pretty big level we're hitting there, because now I can use a lot of things. See, I can wear spirit shields. Maybe it's a bit earlier than that. I can definitely use a dragonfire shield now, which is really useful. Which I may get one in the future. They'll be really useful for wyverns, because that's obviously a really good money making method. So that may be something to do in the future. But at the moment, I'm just finishing off this Nightmare Zone. I'm very, very close to the maximum amount of points I need. I just need to do like another half hour or something, or I may as well wait until I die so I can get the most amount of points from this Nightmare Zone trip. Alright, here we go. Ended up with like 100,000 more points than I needed to, but that's fine because I can buy quite a few more things. And there we have it. We have our imbued Slayer helmet, looking very awesome. No cosmetic change, but that 20%, it's either 15 or 20% extra damage and accuracy for range and magic whilst on a Slayer task. That's going to be really, really useful. Because I was getting pretty fed up with using an Archer's helm, to be honest. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm training up some agility. Hopefully this guy doesn't attack me. But I want to get my agility level to 60, so I can use the Sears agility one, and I want to get it up to 66. When I'm at 66, I can then boost, so I can complete all the Mauritania achievement diaries, because you need 71 agility for those, and with a plus 5 boost, I can do that. I think it's a Slayer Tower one. You have to climb up some like spiky chain or something, and then you can complete that for the achievement diary. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm in the Woodlands at the moment. I would be on like the Falador. I think it's the Falador one that I should be doing right now, but that's really slow XP. Obviously I'm not getting Marks of Grace here, but it's really fast XP, so I should be at Sears Village at level 60 pretty quickly, and then once I'm there I can start getting my Marks of Grace, and that's really quick XP as well, so I should be getting level 66 quite soon. Alrighty, so I should just climb up here, and that will be 60 agility. So now what I can do, now what I can do now is I can go to Sears Village. That'll be a much better XP for me. Plus I'm going to be getting the Marks of Grace, so I can get more Graceful, because I did die with Graceful, which is unfortunate. But I can get all that back and train my agility. Alright, just jump down here, and that should be 66 agility. That wasn't actually too bad. It took me a few hours, but it's a bit shorter than I was expecting. Also got 98 marks of grace. They're not all from 60 to 66. I did have a few over before. That means I can buy back my graceful legs. I think I can get some gloves or a hood or something. And but I still need more to complete the graceful set. I've waited a pretty long time for this. This is part of the reason why I got my agility to this level, so I could eat the summer pie and go through this pipe. I've always wanted to do that. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, we had a pretty disappointing clue there. That was our 26. I've done a few without recording, but I've got nothing special. Literally just loads of these. More purple sweets though, which I don't need at all because they're useless, and they're like 3k each, so I can sell them pretty well. And some more lobsters to collection, which is what we always need. But anyway, back to the Greater Demons task. Alrighty, we got another reward. We got some Armored of Chaps coming in. That's pretty sweet. And obviously the standard Rune Dagger, Rune Plate Body, which we always get. Oh no, I don't know how much this is worth. Let's have a little look. What? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see how much the Armored of Chaps. Okay, it's not that much. But still, I guess that's still a pretty cool reward. Alrighty, there we have 75 Slayer coming in. Let's see what we can get with 75 Slayer. We can go Gargoyles, so we'll probably be getting the task of them pretty soon. That's pretty cool. Apart from that, we have nothing else to do, but 75 Slayer is a pretty cool milestone to hit. I'm pretty happy to have hit that. So yeah, pretty cool. Just going to finish this Blood Veil task now, then we got on to another one. Alrighty, so what I'm doing now, where is this guy? Here he is. I'm going to be upgrading my Iban Staff. It does cost 200k, but at my level magic, it's actually better than Trident. I did make a video on that if you guys want to see a comparison between the two. So for my magic level at the moment, I'm going to be using an Iban Staff. It has 2,500 charges. The only bad thing is that I have to go to the Underground Pass to recharge it, but that's not too bad. That'll just take a few minutes, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than the Trident. Alright, so at the moment we're just doing a task of Iron Dragons. Got some Soul Runes. Don't know how many of them we got. Not many. So yeah, for this I usually did range for these Iron Dragons, but I decided to do Mage. And let's not get meanied. Like that. Let's move away. Anyway. So yeah, I can use Arams now, which is cool. And I imblued my Slayer helmet, so I can use that as well, which is pretty goddamn cool. I've obviously got a pretty nice mage setup overall. I decided to use an Iban's... what was this? Iban's Staff with Iban's Blast, because it hits quite a lot. I think my max hit this is like 28. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So just doing this task, it's only like 30 kills long, but a Visage would be pretty cool. And you guys will definitely see that if I get one. Alright, there, 99 tasks in a row. We just did that Dragon's task. It's pretty quick using our new mage setup, so that's pretty good way of doing it. 99 tasks in a row, one more to go to the big 100. So that'll be a pretty cool milestone to reach. Alrighty, so we've done another reward here. Got ourselves an Armored Plate Body. That's pretty sweet. Not sure how much that is. I have to check in a minute, but then we just got some basic other rewards as well. So anyway, that's a pretty cool reward. Alright, just finished that task of Gargoyles, and that is our 100th Slayer task. That's a really cool milestone to hit. Get 180 points as well. That's pretty decent. Also got one of those Dark Mystic tops. That's a 1 in 512 drop. And I've also got a few clues and some Granite Moors as well. So my drop rate, it's been good. My RNG has been really good for this task. So 100 tasks in a row, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're just on the task of Blood Veils at the moment. We've just hit 79 defense, so we're 1 away from 80. I'll probably stop doing Slayer for a bit at 80 when I get there. Probably do some achievement diaries or some quests or something. So 1 more defense level to go, a few more Slayer tasks, and then we'll be hitting 80 defense. And then we'll move on to something else. There's some sort of page in this clue, so I think it might be decent. I think that's an ancient page. I think that's what the blue ones are. It's definitely darker than the Saradomin one. Let's hope it's a decent amount. If not, okay, 50k. Not too bad. Obviously the magic combo is probably the highlight of the clue. Everyone loves a nice magic combo. But yeah, that's a bit of a meh reward there. Alright, shout out to this dickhead mummy guy for giving me probably the worst clue reward of all time. Maybe even worse than the one I did a few months ago where I posted a little video of that. Actually, maybe not as bad. That one was really bad, what I got. But that's still, it's not the best, let's be honest. Alrighty, 49 farming has just been reached, and also 1500 total level. That's a really cool milestone. Want to get my farming and herb lore up, so I'm doing those together. Obviously, I can get loads of herbs from farming and stuff like that, which I can use for herb lore. So I'm getting those two up at the moment. Alright, there's 80 defense coming in. Very, very nice hit that. That's probably the end of my combat stuff for a while. Now I've got all 80s. I'm going to focus on some other skills, as I mentioned earlier, herb lore and farming. And also some achievement diaries. I want to get a few of those out of the way because I can get rewards so I can get my prayer up. So I'm going to be doing those. Alrighty, this is the start of the Lumbridge and Draenor diary. I'm going to start off with this one. I don't think I can do all of them yet. I might just do them, try and aim to do at least the mediums of every single one. What I can do with that, if I do the easy and the medium, I get 10k XP from the lamps. If I put all of those on prayer, I can get a lot of prayer experience, because I think for the Mauritania Diary 3, the hard one, which is what I want to do for obviously the Barrows stuff and the teleport, I need 70 prayer. So obviously getting prayer up with these lamps is going to be very, very useful.